up for thousands of years. Needless to say, everybody being the sky, etc., the birds, the deer, and the trees, were bored up to here with that damn river. Birds and deer tried to keep away from that part of the country if they could avoid it. The stars had been reduced to playing a waiting game, and there was a dramatically noticeable lack of wind in that area, except, of course, for the Carthage River. Even the trout that lived there were ashamed of the river and always glad when they died. Anything was better than living in that goddamn bombastic river. One day, the Carthage River, in mid-breath, telling about how great it was, dried up. I am the master of my... It just stopped. The river couldn't believe it. Not one more drop of water came from the ground, and its sink was soon just a trickle dripping back into the ground like a runny nose of a kid. The Carthage River's pride vanished in an irony of water, and the canyon turned into a good mood. Birds suddenly flew all over the place and took a happy look at what had happened, and a great wind came up, and it even seemed as if the stars were out earlier that night to take a look and then smile beatifically. There was a summer rainstorm a few miles away in some mountains, and the Carthage River begged for the rain to come to its rescue. Please, the river said with a voice that was now only a shadow of a whisper. Help me! I need water for my trout. They're dying. Look at the poor little things. The storm looked at the trout. The trout were very happy with the way things were now, though they would soon be dead. The rainstorm made up some incredibly elaborate story about having to visit somebody's grandmother who had a broken ice cream freezer, and somehow lots of rain was needed to repair it. But maybe in a few months we might get over together. I'll call you on the phone before I come.
That was awesome.
This is one of my favorite authors, man. This guy, I
great.
found him as a teenager, man. It made me want to be an author.
You're a really good storyteller.
Yeah.
You're a good narrator.
What's his name? Who's the author?
Richard Brodigan.
That was good.
Yeah.
See it?
I like the animation.
Unfortunately, she doesn't have one of the books I wanted to read from as well, but this one will do for the moment.